appreciate you coming and teaching our students here, and I thank you for all the years that I've been with you, buddy. Yes, I was with him, by the way, in 2022. Hey, you want that? Yes. All right, fine. Yes. All right.
No, you keep going. No,
oh, I keep going.
Yeah, I just want to.
All right, so I need another one.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. You're already wearing one. We can fix that one too. Yeah, I'll take them both.
No, what?
Yeah.
You taking that too?
Yeah. Oh, you're giving us. Oh.
Yeah, I'm like, wait.
They were gonna do you first. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I'm gonna give out a few stripes tonight. Jiu-Jitsu is an amazing journey, guys. We had a tournament this weekend, and I was really impressed with not the wins. I was impressed with the never quit attitude. Guys lost 4 matches, but how many overtimes did you have?
A couple.
Yeah, and how many overtimes did you have?
2 minutes.
So those 2 guys right there, they both fought to the very end in every match, and that's kind of like life, right? You know, like we have many challenges in life, and we can't quit, right? You can't quit in life. So that's why like jiu-jitsu is such a metaphor for life. You know, it's mind, body, and spirit, and you have to master all those. And this sport helps you master mind, body, and spirit. And you don't really get to know that until you go deep into the waters of jiu-jitsu. You know, you don't get it by just being a white belt for a couple months. You're not gonna realize that. You know, you realize it 20-something years into it, and I bet you he didn't start realizing it probably until 10 years in. You know, and then you start to realize like, wow, jiu-jitsu is, you start like, you know, it all starts to pop into your mind and into your heart, into your soul, and say, wow, this is all metaphors for life. This is how we should all be trying to help each other get better in life, right? And that's what you do in jiu-jitsu, right? That's what we do when we come here every day. There's camaraderie, and we try to help each other become better men and women. So this sport is amazing in so many ways. So in saying that, I want to give out a few stripes tonight, but the first one that I want to give out is the Captain Corey. Hey. Captain Corey has been here like 3-4 days a week since he started, and he hasn't been here long, but he's been like working extremely hard, and you know, that's what these are for. These are to show that, you know, you're putting a lot of time and effort in, and you know, you get 4 of these, and then you go to the next belt, the blue belt. So you're on your way, pal. All right, Corey, Captain Corey. If anybody wants to go on a tiki cruise, this is your guy. Call him up. I'll book you a tiki cruise. All right. So, in rewinding to what I said earlier, come up here, my friend. Beck lost 4 matches this weekend. But he fought like you wouldn't believe. This guy, we couldn't believe it. He was in such a ankle lock that I was like, there's no way he's getting out. There's no way. I was like, just tap. He was like, no. I saw it in his eyes. And that's why he's getting this stripe, because he would not stop and he would not quit. And this man like showed me real jiu-jitsu this weekend. You get your 3rd stripe. All right. Keep up the hard work, my friend. You're doing Here, I got you. Oh, I got all right. Lamb, come on up here, Lamb. Hey. Lamb is the other guy that lost 4 matches this weekend. But he fought his ass off again, and he should have won the last one. He should have won that last one, my friend. Oh my God. Yeah, brother, keep up the hard work. You're here, you're putting the work in, and we got to get you. The reason why we did guard retention today was the first thought was for this guy. Seriously, because we call him Floppy because he flops all over the place and throws his legs all over the place. And,
that would have been a good nickname for one of the car guys.
Yeah. So, he used to be, by the way, this used to be Big Floppy. He was 30 pounds heavier, 40 pounds heavier, 40 pounds heavier before he got here.
That's great.
So this man is, again, metaphor for life. You know, like this guy came here, put hard work in, and is now reaping the rewards in many, many ways, not just physically but mentally. And you know, and this is a place of freedom. Like when you come here, it's like meditation. When you're here, it's like you can't think about anything else. You think about jiu-jitsu. That's all you can think about. Otherwise, you're gonna get choked out. You're gonna get armbarred. You're gonna get ankle locked. Right? Right, John? Congratulations. All right, one more. You got that one.
Trying to expedite the process.
All right, here. All right. Last one is to my blue belt over here, Josh. Josh won. He was a gold medalist this weekend. Won 2 matches in the gi. And Josh has been doing, how long have you been doing jiu-jitsu?
Since 2021.
2021. So this man has been putting in the work for some time now, has been competing, has been training at 8 different gyms at the same time. I don't mind, but I've known him since Garden State. We met at Garden State many, many years ago. So he's been off and on with me, but he's my man, and he deserves this. So your first strike on your blue belt. It's really wet.
Strike looks good.
Yeah, right? Doesn't it? Yeah, like pops.
Yeah.
It's only 1, not 2. Awesome. And then I think we got one more. At least my professor told me that.
So, I met Russ well over, so it's been 6 years as a black belt. And then, how long did you train before then?
I met you in my early 40s, but I started training in 1994 with Renzo Gracie in New York City.
So,
and then I went to Alliance, then I went to Higan Machado, and then I went to you. I remember calling this guy like it was yesterday. I literally tracked him down because I needed something in the area. I had just moved in 2006. I bought a place in Atlantic Highlands, and I was like, I want to train again. I want to train. And I probably called you for 2 or 3 years, and eventually I got to you at Garden State.
Yeah.
And then I started training you. I was in my early 40s.
Yeah, so it's probably about 15 years or so.
I'm 54 now. 14, 15 years, yeah.
Yeah, something along those lines. Russ has always been a hard worker. He's always had a great attitude. He's always preached positivity, right, and positive energy as well too. And I know grappling and jiu-jitsu and a healthy athletic lifestyle has been an outlet for you your whole entire life, right? It's been a way to get away from the dramas of life, right? To get around people who share certain qualities, right, that he looks for. And that's, for me, that's what jiu-jitsu does, specifically. Like, I've been doing jiu-jitsu for 23 years. I don't do it to get better at jiu-jitsu anymore. I do it because it ticks a lot of other boxes, right? It helps me to be around people that I may not be around, right? So I've never met some of you before. So I get to be more social, right? And being able to meet someone like Russ has been a huge benefit for me, and I know him being able to meet all of you has been a great thing for his life too, right? The ability to essentially have a social outlet, especially like guys specifically, and just people just in general. As we grow older, we're not really looking for new friends outside in the real world, right? So this gives us a chance to play, right? This gives us a chance to still be kids, right? Yes, we learn a skill, yes, we're doing this jiu-jitsu stuff, but there's a lot more to it. And Russ decided to make this part of his life and teach people as well. And to me, that's commendable. Now, when you get your stripe as a black belt, you get it as long as you're active, right? As long as you're participating. But he's doing even more than that, right? He's trying to help spread not just the knowledge of jiu-jitsu, but the joy of training, right? Let's say, for example, maybe you wrestled for a long time. You wanted to keep grappling in your life, right? You didn't want to sit home, right? You have the stresses of work, right? The hierarchy of life. Then you get to come here and you can't think of anything else other than training, right? For that hour and a half, the rest of life just turns off, right? And you go back to life, you come back, and you get to turn it off again. That's what makes you look forward to doing this, other than the skill. So it's been amazing seeing him pass that on to you, right? It's been amazing seeing him also at 54, literally, like it's like rolling with a 20-year-old, right? I'm sure many of you have rolled with Russ. Like I was joking around, saying Russ is the goal, right? Russ is he's 10 years older than me, right? And that's the goal, man. To be 54 and be like, man, how do you move like that? That's amazing. Ever seen this guy breakdance? Too? Yeah, like seriously. So it is definitely my honor to promote Mr. Russ Terlicki to 2nd degree black belt.
Woo! Yeah, coach.
Counterbalance.
And like I was saying, initially when you start doing jiu-jitsu, very often you want to do it because you want to learn like how to fight, right? Or you want to learn how to do a martial art, or maybe you want to get a black belt or something, or maybe you want to add on to certain skills you have. But as you start doing it more and more, the goals start evolving, right? They start changing. It starts becoming a little bit deep. I'm not going to do something for 23 years if it just teaches me how to do a martial art. It's just not going to happen, right? It has to tick certain boxes of my life for me to continue doing it. It's also the most mentally stimulating form of exercise I've ever done in my life, right? If you thrive off a challenge, jiu-jitsu is for you, right? If you like puzzles and complicated things, jiu-jitsu is for you, right? So think outside of the box in terms of like if you just start, if you've only been training for a month, right? And then 2 months goes by and 3 months goes by and you're like, I'm not sure if I want to do this, right? If you give it a chance, you might actually realize that it can be very useful for you more than just learning how to be a capable human physically. And Russ, congratulations. So,
Thank you very much, Jason Scully. Let's get some rounds in, guys. Let's get we're here. Let's do some jiu-jitsu and have some fun. And thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. And let's get some rounds. You guys want to get some rounds?
yes, sir.
You guys too? Yeah? All right.